guys, we are on Psalm 22, the second part of it, 22 through 31. And I think, remember last week how frustrated I was with the clear gesso. And you know, I mean, I've used this clear gesso for years, but I never had that much of a problem with it. So that sort of sent me off on a quest to see kind of what else is available. So I have used this on canvas before, to make canvas. What it does is it makes whatever substance you're working on, it makes it more absorbent so that so the watercolor has something to go into. So it's called Absorbent Ground. It's by Golden. It's a little bit expensive. So that's why I thought, well, gosh, I don't know that I want to use that on all my Bible pages, but that was so frustrating that I thought, oh. So I thought I would give this a try on the pages today. Now, I want to show you, though, that I have a very light layer on because it is opaque. It's not clear like the clear gesso is. So these two pages are with the Absorbent Ground. And then I already don't like it. I tried the rest of Psalm 22 here. I just put on matte medium to see what that was going to do. I already don't like it. It's got a little bit of a shine to it. It's tending to kind of be a little bit sticky. So I will paint on it and report back to you where it stands. But my thought is that this just has a feel almost like chalk on it, if you could imagine that. And this is that kind of super slick feeling like the clear gesso has. So I think this, the matte medium, is probably going to perform the same as the gesso. But we have to try. We have to know. So okay. So we'll see what happens, and then I'll check back with you at the end. So here we go. I have to say that on first pass, I love the Absorbent Ground Medium. It allowed the watercolors to behave exactly like they're supposed to. There's absolutely no of that, all of this nonsense that was going on. I just put the lightest little layer on it, so it will go farther, but I think I might start switching over to the Absorbent Ground Medium. How about if I just really quickly, now remember this is the gel medium, just so that we can kind of walk away with an answer today. Of the three, the gel medium, hold on, I gotta get it. The gesso clear, the gel medium, or the Absorbent Ground, which one wins in the Bible journaling contest? So hold on, let me just color this in really quick for you with the watercolors, and I'll know straight away if it's working or not. So hold on, let me just put a little border around this, and then I'll just pop some color in. So here, if I'm doing a big wash, you can kind of see though all the places where I had my brush strokes with the gel medium. So that gives like a whole bunch of texture, without trying. So if I wanted it to be super neat, like that's just so clean. If I wanted it to be super neat, the gesso is going to pick up on all the textures. Here, let me see. Here, can you see right in here? It was doing the whole not allowing me, and I kept reworking it, trying to see if I couldn't make it behave, but it was lifting like it was on the gesso. I don't know. So it wasn't bad. I mean, it gets the job done. You don't see anything, there's no ghosting on the images. So it does get the job done. It will work, I think. But the Absorbent Ground Medium is really lovely to work on. It's got that like chalky kind of feel, and it just seems to really take the mediums nicely. I mean, you do get a little bit of texture here with the colored pencils, but let me see, am I getting it in? But it almost looks like it's like linen or something like that. So I like that. I don't know. I think that for today's experiment, just on performance and enjoyability in working on the medium, the absorbent ground medium, I didn't have to fight the watercolors. They went where I wanted them to go. They stayed where they wanted to stay. It performed more like watercolor paper than the gesso or the clear gesso or the matte medium. I don't know, that just looks very sloppy to me. That all of this coming through kind of looks sloppy to me, and it could be that you like that texture, but I'm not in love with it. And then I did use a Faber-Castell Pit pen, because these have India ink in them. I wanted to really test it to see if I used a marker, would it go through? It goes through, and it really did not come through at all. Now, this side's coated with the clear gesso, and this side has the absorbent ground, but I mean, I always coat both of my pages, so absolutely nothing came through there. So I don't know. I'm so far, I'm digging the absorbent ground medium, and it seems like it's an answer to all of this crazy frustration that you get from the clear gesso, which was just so bad last week. I mean, just look at that. I could not get the paint to stick. It just would not behave like at all. So, and look at just, that is just, it just did what I asked it to do with no questions, no problems. It just did what I wanted to do. So that's my review, guys. Do what you will with it, but I think I'm moving over to the absorbent ground medium for the rest of the study. So let me see your sweet little girls with "It is finished," Jesus's final words as he died on the cross. Thanks, guys. Bye.